Good evening. My name is Amy Frazier, and I'm the President and CEO of the Culpeper Chamber of Commerce. Welcome to our 109th Annual Meeting and Awards Banquet. Tonight, Tonight we gather to highlight and celebrate what makes Culpeper special, and that's you guys. As I had the opportunity to greet you as you entered, and as I'm seeing all of you seating here, I'm reminded of the many ways in which the Culpeper business community demonstrates our commitment to caring, collaborating, and communicating with one another. I stand before you today and I'm filled with gratitude and humility. It's been an incredible honor to serve as the President and CEO of the Culpeper Chamber of Commerce this past year. I'm truly blessed to have had the opportunity to lead this organization and to work alongside such dedicated individuals and organizations. When I first stepped into this role, I knew it would be a challenge and that I had huge shoes to fill, and it has been. It's been a lot of work, but the ability to get to know all of you through committees, councils, meetings, networking events, it makes it so very rewarding. If there's one thing that I think all of you know about me already, it's that I love Culpeper, and I'm very passionate about the Chamber and the amazing work that we do. So I feel incredibly fortunate to work with such a dynamic and inspiring group of individuals within the Culpeper business community. Each day, it brings me great pleasure to wake up and come to work, knowing that I have the privilege of supporting, promoting, and collaborating with each of you. I'd like to take a moment to recognize our amazing chamber staff, Office Administrator Jovan Letzum and Events Coordinator Sarah Langland. Let's give them a round of applause. So over this past year, the Culpeper Chamber has worked tirelessly to promote local businesses, to foster economic growth, and to support a vibrant and thriving business community. We've hosted countless events, meetings, networking opportunities, and all with the goal of bringing people together and strengthening our local economy. None of this would be possible without our staff, our supportive and talented board of directors, and the support and collaboration of our members and our partners. This is an event that's an opportunity for us to reflect on the things we've accomplished this year as an organization and an opportunity to look forward to the things we have planned for our future. It's also an opportunity to showcase and celebrate the accomplishments of our young professionals, small businesses, nonprofits, large businesses, entrepreneurs, agribusinesses, and community leaders. Each one of the nominees that we'll hear about tonight has demonstrated exceptional dedication, innovation, and leadership. Their contributions have made our community stronger and more vibrant. I just want to close by thanking everyone so much for being here. It means the world to us, and we know that everyone present here has played a part in the Chamber's achievements, and we can't thank you enough for that. It is now my pleasure to introduce someone that I think that you all know and love, someone who I consider the face and the voice of Culpeper, Mr. Jonathan Krawchuk with Culpeper Media Network. John has been guiding this program and entertaining us as MC for many years, and we're just so thankful for his partnership and his continued support. He's a pillar in our community and truly goes above and beyond for the Chamber and for the community on a regular basis, and he's an absolute pleasure to work with. We're honored to have John here on the stage tonight to lead us through this event, and we know that his energy and enthusiasm will make it an unforgettable experience. So without further ado, let's give a round of applause for our fantastic MC, Johnny K.
Yeah, no pressure at all. You know, it's bad when I'm over there and she's introducing me and the cops are over there going, laughing at me. It's okay though, it's all right. All right, so good evening everyone. It is my absolute pleasure to be here tonight. For those of you that do not know me, the brief introduction provided by Miss Amy Frazier was brief and actually a little bit too brief actually. Beef it up next year. She said for many years, and I actually had the thought of how long have I been doing this? For some of you, they would say too long. For others, it's just my first time. But I did find an email from the Chamber, one of the few that I opened. Sorry, I was not supposed to make that joke. I did find the checklist of what the qualifications were to become the MC for the Chamber Banquet. First off, you had to be Young Professional of the Year, CRI Volunteer of the Year, fit a suit perfectly, have a beautiful young wife, a full head of hair. Wait, I'm sorry. That's actually from my first one when I hosted 10 years ago. That's not this one at all. Here's this year's. A beautiful young wife. The ability to make Will Orr look hip and cool while still being able to use the words hip and cool correctly. I was trying to find something to say about Marty Bywater's Baldwin. I actually crowdsourced it. I'm not going to lie. I mean, what are you going to do? He works at Goodwill. He's about the sweetest man alive. He's so involved. So everybody I talked with, we actually had a powwow over here, and we all just came up short. It was terrible. Seriously, folks, it's low-hanging fruit. I told you, he's such a nice guy. That's about all he can do. But the most important thing is the ability to put up with Jeff. Oh, I'm sorry, that's last year's. But still fitting, ability to put up with Amy. So, no, but Amy, Yvonne, and Sarah are amazing. Can we please give them a round of applause? I will have to say they have done a fantastic job. I used to use the word triumvirate of ladies for CRI, and they do an amazing job as well. These three ladies have become just that, a triumvirate of passion for Culpeper and for the business community, and they have done an amazing job. And I can't wait to see what they've done in their year review, and I can't wait to see what's next. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're ready, I think we should begin, should we not? Do I have to do the thing where I ask you to do it again? Are we ready to begin tonight's meeting, awards, and a banquet? I appreciate that. One of the ways we always like to start is by recognizing those individuals who give of themselves to this community. I would ask if I could get all the elected officials to please stand. It's a voting year, you have to stand up. Thank you all so very much. You can stay standing if you want, but I will ask also anyone who is serving or has served in the armed forces to please stand as well. And again, please stay standing. Do we have any law enforcement who are still seated here tonight? Law enforcement, please stand. And our first responders, please stand. Thank you for giving yourselves to our community. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would ask everyone to please stand and join them as we salute our colors and we welcome the Culpeper County Sheriff's Office Color Guard and singing tonight's national anthem, Mr. Melvin White.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rugged red glare, the bombs bursting in air, our flag was still there. Oh, say, does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land and of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. I don't know why they asked me to do this. Melvin could come up here and just sing everything. I'd be fine with it. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, Culpeper County Sheriff's Office Color Guard and Lieutenant Melvin White. All right, before any meal, we have to have the blessing of the food. And so the individual coming up for that is Patrick Lane. If you could welcome Patrick Lane from Mitchell's Presbyterian Church for the invocation this evening.
Thanks to the Chamber for letting me get up here and do what I do in front of all of you. So for those of you whom pray, I invite you into a time of prayer. And for those of you who choose not to pray, I invite you to take a moment and reflect on why you're here in this organization and how we recognize those in this community. So let us join together now. Divine Creator of all peoples and of many names, we come before you now to ask your presence and blessing upon this time and place as we celebrate the work within our community, as we lift up the businesses large and small that have done good work amongst us, as we recognize those who have journeyed into new ventures for all to experience and enjoy. Tonight we applaud the professionals and outstanding citizens who model before us all the ways to live out all that has been ordained as they have each been called. And we joyfully thank and honor the groups which work for the betterment of those in need of services that are not there for them and are lacking, without seeking financial gain for the simple sake of gaining wealth. We are thankful for all who are nominated and for the opportunity to lift up each for all that they have done on behalf of this wonderful community that we get to be a part of in the Culpeper area. May this night inspire the work to continue without ceasing and encourage others to join in the advancement of each member of this society. Therefore, thanks be for the food that we are about to receive and the hands that prepared it. In the Holy One's name I pray. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, did you enjoy your dinner this evening? Thought it was pretty good myself. I was very happy I didn't get anything on the tie because that would have just been the icing on the cake. If you are still in line, please continue to do so. We're going to continue along to keep things, well, fairly on track. I do want to remind you that our silent auction did close at 7:30. If you found out that you won an item, if you paid for it tonight, you can leave here with it. I believe you want to see the ladies at the front, so go ahead and do that. Whoever won the barrel, I'm not looking at anybody in particular. I mean, I am, so, I mean, come on. Really? Seriously? Thought we were friends. Well, I said left. I didn't know you meant stage left. It's totally different. There's stage left, stage right. We'll talk for it next year. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, again, we're going to continue on with tonight's, and one of the things that I do love to see, in fact, I saw the video yesterday, and it was amazing. Now, again, in previous years, Jeff would come up and extol the virtues of the past work that the Chamber has done in the years, and thank goodness that we got past that and moved to a video aspect. Although I would love to see Amy up here to do some Hulkamania stuff and have a great time to talk about the amazing events of the Chamber. But it is time to continue on with our program, and please turn your attention to the screens as we learn about the Chamber's year in review. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, seriously, when you look at the slideshow and the numbers, it's abundantly clear that the Chamber is making a massive difference in our Culpeper community. Now, of course, we all know that it's because of the members in this room. It's also because of the amazing staff with Vaughn, Sarah, and of course, Amy at the helm. But again, behind the scenes, maybe not as evident, except for every year at this occasion, we recognize some of the amazing board that governs the Chamber of Commerce. So it is my pleasure to welcome and introduce Board Chairman Deb Manzari to continue with our 2023 Chairman's remarks. Deb, please come on up. There she is.
Good evening, everybody. Well, what an amazing year. It's wonderful to see just how many opportunities there are for all of us to connect in this community. It's been a pleasure working alongside the leadership of this organization. Witnessing their dedication to our community has been inspiring and affirming. It was also apparent that the depth of the Chamber's staff would lead us through the year without missing a beat. I give so much credit to this to our President and CEO, Amy Frazier. Amy, Vaughn, and Sarah are a mighty team, and we thank you for all that you do for us. I would like to extend our gratitude to all of our board members who participated in numerous meetings and served on councils and committees and attended events over the past year. Your engagement with the Chamber and support of our dedicated Chamber staff is very much appreciated by me, and I'm sure all of you. We are also thankful for the service of 3 departing board members who have made significant contributions, each in their very own way. Thank you to Dave Groot of WinStar Technologies, Gillette Harris of Brown Harris Wealth Management, and Curtis Hawkins with the Culpeper Sheriff's Department. So, as the Chamber Board Chair, I get to present the Chairman's Award. So I'm honored this evening to present the Chairman's Award to someone who is extremely supportive of the Chamber and consistently goes above and beyond for us. His dedication to the Chamber's mission is evident, as he's always willing to take on a new project with us, no matter how crazy it is. He gives his time generously and makes significant contributions to the Chamber's reach in the community, and he does it all with enthusiasm and professionalism. You will find him filming and broadcasting our events, the State of the Community, candidate forums, legislative conference, and Culpeper Fest. He also creates high-quality videos to spotlight our Valor Awards, the Agribusiness Award, the Futures Foundation, and he supports our Young Professionals group. He is a gold partner of the Chamber, and by now you probably have guessed, our MC extraordinaire. So, if Jonathan Krawcheck of Culpeper Media Network would kindly take the stage. Gotcha.
I picked a really bad time to go to the bathroom.
I'm glad you're here. We just really want to thank him for his unwavering support of the work that we do. And there's no actual physical award, but your name is now on that plaque over there. And you were in very good company with plenty of other previous award winners. You're there. Thank you. Thank you for all that you do.
Can you just one more second?
You can say whatever you want.
No, no.
No, no. You sure?
I will lose it.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, this year's gone really, really quickly. I've really enjoyed my time here, but you guys are in for a great new chairman, and I get the pleasure to introduce our new incoming board chair for 2024. He is a capable and experienced leader who is engaged in our community and esteemed by his colleagues. His contributions to the Chamber Board and our community have been very positive and consistent. I know that he will support the Chamber just as he does his staff and the leadership at CCA, the Communications Corp of America. Over the past year, he's been a great resource and willing to do what it takes to get the job done. And I can confirm that he is really good at communicating. So please welcome Ken Bentley, your Chamber Board Chair for 2024.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Deb. I
sir.
appreciate it. I appreciate it. Don't go anywhere, though.
Okay.
Stay right here. Well, good evening, everyone. To echo Deb's words, wow, what a year is right. Thank you for being here at the 109th Annual Meeting and Awards Banquet. I hope you're all having a good time and enjoyed the dinner. Thank you to Peppers. It was terrific. I hope you all had a chance to do some networking. I mean, a big part of this event is networking with all of the members and businesses here in Culpeper. And Amy and Sarah and Vaughn, wherever you are, and all the committee members and volunteers have done an amazing job again this year, putting this event together for everyone. So thank you to Amy, Sarah, and the team. I just want to say a bit about Deb, our outgoing chairman. It's been an honor and a pleasure working with you this past year, Deb. You've been a great leader and a mentor to me and the board. Your passion and dedication to the Chamber and the community has been inspiring. I think it's her calm, cool, collected demeanor that she has that just seems to put everybody at ease. When things start to get a little stressful, she never seemed to get rattled. And right out of the gate, right after this meeting last year, this annual banquet, we were tasked with finding a suitable replacement for our former president, Jeff Say, as he'd informed us the difficult decision to step down as a president. So Deb kind of walked into that, as well as the executive committee and the board. But she was instrumental in quickly pulling the board together and leading the search for a new president, as well as a new event coordinator for the Chamber. And by looking around the room tonight and seeing how well this has been put together and all of the accomplishments we just watched on this video this past year, I'd say both she and the board did an exceptional job in filling both those positions for the Chamber. Thank you, Deb, as well as thank you, Amy and Sarah and Vaughn. I'd like to present Deb with the Gavel Award for serving as the 2023 Chamber Board Chairman. Photo op. No one taking a picture. Oh, you're good. Thank you, Deb. Thank you. You left me in good hands. That's all right. So I'll be quick. I know really everybody's here for the nominations and see who won the awards and all that. But and I know many of you are probably scratching your head going, "Who is this guy up here?" But I've got a table of 8 people from CCA, and I'm got a whole year here, so if you want to know, just hit me up and we can touch base. But so I just want to take a minute to let you know what's happened over the past year. We watched the video, the year in a review, so I'll be quick. Coming into this, I've only been here for 5 years. The Chamber staff, it's amazing what those 3 individuals put together in a year. Amy, Sarah, and Vaughn. They work tirelessly representing and serving us, the business community. In addition to their Chamber roles and functions, they also volunteer and support other organizations and events in the community. Just to list a few examples, the Small Business Council speed networking, the Culpeper Farm Tours, the 4th of July car show, the all of the Culpeper young professional events, the Women's Lift, Culpeper Air Fest, Boy Scouts, Flags for Heroes. They participate in the Transportation Council, and this year they've supported and raised $6,000 in scholarship donations. And that's just literally a few things that I thought of as I put this together today, just to name a few. I mean, I was at awe, and I sit in the executive council meetings and the board meetings and the BDA council and listen to Amy and what they do and every event that they attend. It's incredible the amount of time and dedication they put into this community, to these businesses. So my hat is off. But I know, and most importantly, they've also started the Dance Party Fridays social media campaign. I think that was Sarah and Amy's idea. I think it's been a great hit. So keep it up. They've increased the membership to over 480 members. So we've added 30 or 40 this year, which is terrific. They're just simply an amazing team. And while I say that, you know, a lot of this is on their time volunteering, they accomplish a lot of this work with the support of all of our councils and committees. Membership and Marketing Committee, the Nonprofit Advisory Council, Small Business Advisory Council, Young Professionals Committee, the BDA, which is a Business Development Advisory Council, and the newly formed this year Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Council. So these are all a source for Amy and Sarah and Vaughn to list a few. And I'd also encourage anybody who's interested in getting involved to reach out and inquire about joining one of the councils or one of the committees. I mean, it's you guys, it's us that build this community and make it what it is today. So I look forward to continuing the work already started and underway by Deb and the team. A big one of them being is the Futures Foundation, which Jonathan will show a video as soon as I get off this stage. The Futures Foundation is a 501c3 foundation to support the chamber and nonprofits in the community that was started. It'll allow us to apply for and receive grant funds. So a very, very momentous moment for the chamber. And so, to speed things up, like I said, without further ado, it's my pleasure to recognize the 2024 Executive Committee. So feel free to stand up if you're out there. Chairman-elect Gretchen Franti. Vice Chairman Tabitha Perryman. Treasurer David Jones. Counselor Deb Manzari and Counselor Stephen King. The board members for the class of 2024, David Silverman, Lori Harding, and Pep Trulio. The class of 2025, Simone Logan, Maria Lishek, Mary Seek, and Wade Schick. In the class of 2026, Jim LaGraff, Ellen Phipps, Rita Smith, and Travis Cheney. And our one-year appointments are Randy Richards Lutz, Ron Warner, Nicole Wooten, that's right, Paul Klinger, and Tom Loker. So, well, thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the evening. We'll get on to the important stuff with the awards and what. So I will pass this back to Jonathan, and we'll move along. Thank you very much, guys.
As you can see from the conversation with Deb and Ken, the chamber is again in amazing hands. One more round of applause for Deb and Ken. It occurred to me earlier, I had a checklist for why they actually asked me to come back yet again. And I realized it was by default, folks. They had to. I was getting an award. Thank you, by the way. That was insanely kind. Now, we've had the year in review, and we're talking about the amazing work that the Chamber and the individuals contained within are doing this year, but there's a lot more for the future to come. And to tell us more about that and for another presentation, please welcome Randy Richards-Lutz and a gentleman who can't stay off the stage, Mr. Jeff Say.
I'm back.
Look, we're making a mess.
Oh, we're making a mess. Listen, they gave me a live mic and no script, so just bear with me here. 2 years ago, when I was the president and CEO of the Culpeper Chamber of Commerce and Randy was my chairman, we were in a meeting with then board member Frankie Gilmore, who she mentioned about the work that the Louisa Chamber of Commerce was doing with their 501c3. And we, being a 501c6, were unable to receive grants. We were unable to receive certain donations from the public and businesses and other nonprofits. And that put us at a disadvantage. So we started to work with our board to find a way to form a 501c3 foundation. It took some time, and it took the work of Amy Frazier and David Jones to finalize what we had started. But today, we are very excited to announce the next program of the Culpeper Chamber of Commerce.
Thank you, Jeff. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to thank Ian Cheney, Bo Corbin, and Nicole Wooten for the video that you're about to see. We'd also like to thank Elizabeth Lane and Ainsley Cockrell for our new logo. And we thank you for being here tonight. It is with great pleasure that we introduce to you our newest nonprofit, and we invite you to join us on this journey. Without further ado, we present the Futures Foundation. Culpeper, Virginia, home of a historic and quaint downtown. A community that saw the 18th century revolution, a gold rush, and the Civil War. Home of a historical train station and the best little air show in the East.
And also home of the Culpeper Chamber of Commerce and our newest nonprofit, the Futures Foundation. Hi, I'm Jeff Say, Manager of Community Engagement for UVA Health, Culpeper Medical Center, and former President and CEO of the Culpeper Chamber of Commerce, and now founding member of the Futures Foundation.
And I'm Randy Richards-Lutz, Career and Technical Education Director for Culpeper County Public Schools, a current Chamber Board member, past chair, and now the founding chair of the Futures Foundation.
The mission of the Futures Foundation is to bring people and resources together for the betterment of Culpeper businesses and the community, to provide financial support for the economic, education, and community development activities and programs of the Culpeper County Chamber of Commerce, to promote and develop economic, civic, cultural, and social welfare of the citizens of Culpeper County, Virginia, and surrounding counties through educational programs, and to conduct programs and events to encourage business enterprise in Culpeper County, Virginia, and surrounding counties.
Like the Culpeper Chamber of Commerce, the Futures Foundation will continue to connect, grow, and prosper as we help meet our community's future needs. We are proud to live in Culpeper, Virginia, the home of the Futures Foundation.
Ladies and gentlemen, I, as well as you, am excited to see what the next chapter brings for the Culpeper Chamber of Commerce, and I, like you, are excited to be a part of it. All right, as we continue on along tonight, it is my time to remind you, of course, of the silent auction. At this point, you should have received an email saying, "Yay, you won, you beat my bid." If you hadn't, then you should have paid more. So again, if you want to pay tonight, you can and take the item home with you. Otherwise, settle up with the Chamber of Commerce. Amy, Sarah, and Vaughn will most certainly help you out. Now, let me just check in real quick. It is not up here, but that's okay. On the table, oh, excuse me one second, folks. Technical difficulties. Oh, it's right here. On the table in front of you, you have what is, my wife has instructed me, is called a centerpiece. I'm not exactly sure what that is. I'm assuming it's the piece of thing in the center of your table. It's all right. I just learned what a duvet was on Tuesday. It's all right. So real quick, I want to remind you, we're going to be giving away the centerpiece, and I am to do so. If you look on your table, there is an envelope, or sort of like this one. This is an envelope. It's probably a differently shaped one. If you look on your table, you should have an envelope, and inside of it are numbers. If you could please pass those along to everyone at the table. Evenly distribute those numbers at your table. It's okay. We'll take some time. If only we had some little game show music. It's a maximum of 8 numbers, folks. It's not going to be that difficult. And I'll tell you what, if you have less than 8 people at your table, somebody might get more than one. Do you have your numbers with you and ready? Hey, this is not chamber material, folks. Come on. Pick up the pace. All right, so does everyone have a number? I'm looking at the truest table back there. We had a chat at dinner. They're fantastic. All right, so does everyone have their number? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to look inside this envelope. Actually, I'm not going to look, because that would be what we call cheating. And I'm going to pick a number out of here. Or does somebody else want to pick it? Oh, I don't know who said that, but I like you. You go, girl. Oh, come on. It had to be number 1. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't have $100 bills. I had like 5 singles, but if I brought them up here, you all would get the wrong idea. Wasn't that bad. Wasn't that bad. All right, so again, congratulations. If you have number 1, that means that you are taking home the centerpiece at the center of your table. I'm assuming the arguments are ranging for, why'd you give me that number? I asked for number 4. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get to the meat of the matter here tonight. We have had the opportunity to see and hear from amazing individuals, but it's time to get down to the awards. Now, one of the things that is changing this year and will change for years to come is the necessary highlighting of the 2023 Agribusiness Award. And real quickly, I want to let you know of a little bit about the award. And quite succinctly, it is to connect the community as a whole to the farming community. Its other goal is to increase the appreciation for agriculture, showcase the stories, the history, and value of agriculture in our community. Now, it is my pleasure, and we're going to ask them to come to the stage. I'm going to read more about them. But I want to say congratulations to the 2023 Agribusiness of the Year Award winner, Kilty Farm. Congratulations, Joyce and Wayne Brown. Now, as they come up to the stage, I do want to read a little blurb. So, Wayne, Joyce, you're going to have to come up. Oh, they're right here. So walk really slow. Just take your time. You can bring whomever you want, sir. Wayne has a true heart for farming. He has always put a focus on supporting the community, teaching them about where their food comes from, and passing down the passion for farming through multiple generations of his family. The Brown family at Kilty Farm is a small working farm preserving the past. The farm's name came from the original owners around 1920. The Kilty birds were everywhere, and so was appropriate. Their grandchildren are the fourth generation to work the farm, and originally there were 6 different small farms added for a total of 600 acres. Dairy was the biggest enterprise, along with beef herd and hogs, and several years of dry weather and debt changed everything. The farm now has 95 acres, which is a good-sized farm to raise kids. There are 3 working barns full of antique tools, equipment, and livestock to view how farm life has evolved. Now again, as we talked about the change in the Agribusiness Award, and again, its importance to the Culpeper community, we have a short video prepared for you guys to view.
My dad started here in the late 40s when he come out of World War II. He bought a couple different places. When I come along, it was 289 acres, if I remember correctly. Dad started milking in the early 50s, built a milking parlor in 55. I can remember when he built it, I was 4. My dad had bad health, and him and my mom were splitting up, and he wanted to get out of Dodge, so we bought the place. Plus took his debt on also. And then the very next year, 1980, we started having droughts. We had 4 good years. The rest of them were dry, and it just sucked the life out of you. Then we lost it all in 95, I think it was, at the courthouse steps, 600 acres in our house.
If it wasn't for the kids, they were a great help in our life during that time. Through our marriage and our life, we were blessed with 3 boys, David, Nick, and Derek, which raising them on the farm made them 3 great dads and great husbands. So our grandchildren have turned out marvelous too. We just couldn't ask for a better family, and we thank God every day for it and His blessing to us.
People achieve a lot of things in agriculture, but the world doesn't find out about it.
We feel like we're giving back to agriculture if we can, like I said, educate the folks about agriculture, because agriculture is dwindling. It's a fact about that. We offer today, we are a venue. We offer to have weddings here, receptions, birthday parties, any occasion that somebody would want a barn that has character and history to it. Kildee Farms is the place to come.
We've really done nothing special, but
It does mean a lot to recognize that our family has worked hard on the farm.
we did everything for our kids and grandkids, and want to educate a few people. It's as simple as that. It's not rocket science.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2023 Agribusiness of the Year, Joyce and Wayne Brown, and the family of Kildee Farm.
Oh, goodness.
Woo.
This is too much. The first gentleman that got up and spoke before we ate was talking about how long he'd been married. Patted himself on the back. We started dating at 15, got married when we were 20. It's been 52 years. She helped milk cows in the morning before she went to work. In the afternoons when she got home, she planted corn. She planted wheat. She delivered calves, pigs, goats. And when I first got hold to her at 15, she said she would never marry a farmer, so I won't say no more. Thank you.
I don't know if I can follow that one or not, but as the saying goes, it takes a village. And this family is our village. And the two girls that are still sitting at the table, who are the wives of our son, they contribute to and they're a part of our village. We also still have 4 other grandchildren that couldn't make it. We've got one that's working at the University of Lynchburg. We've got another that's at the University of North Dakota. We have one that's at the University of Tennessee, and we have one that's at the University of Shenandoah. So proud of all the kids. The kids have been in 4-H. They have shown their steers, their cows, the pigs, and have done very well. And 4-H is a great place for kids. And if you have any opportunity to come to the farm show when we have it and support the 4-H kids, you don't hear of many 4-H kids getting in trouble at all. They're too busy feeding their animals. But anyway, if it wasn't for our family and the work that they have done on the farm with us, but it took all of us. And we appreciate this award very much, and thank you.
Congratulations, Wayne and Joyce, and the entire Brown family for Kilty Farm. You know, it's hilarious. When you go film the video, walk up, and God bless him, first thing she said to me, and I'm not even playing, she's like, "You doing a story? Can you please wait for the picture until all my family comes for Thanksgiving? It wouldn't be right if we didn't have the entire family in the photo." I'm not kidding. The first thing she said to me. I was like, "Ma'am, hi, my name is John." All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot more awards to get to, and I know you're sick of me. You want to see somebody prettier than the other guy. So it is my pleasure to welcome to the stage, after a brief video, we have the amazing Will Orr and Marty Bywaters Baldwin. But for now, it's time to figure out who is going to win the rest of our awards for this evening.
Virginia! What? Oh! Let's get started with your marketing.
Let's create you a resume.
The more I try not to, the more I get gotten over. Yeah, it's kind of just, we're just chilling. Chilling.
Acrobatic, exactly. I feel like. Exactly. It's very cool. But we also do grants for downtown businesses. Yeah. And everything is focused on the downtown. That's
What is this place?
Welcome. You've arrived at the Temple of Profitless Organization. Come, let me walk you to a chair.
Thank you.
That's a willow. Grandmother willow.
Who is this?
Oh, I think that's Girls on the Run. No, that's Candace with CRI. She's running to organize more downtown events. Oh, cool. Are always don't forget.
Yeah, forget
Oh, it's a dog. Meow.
Entrepreneurs.
Go this way. That's the path. That's the path that you need to take.
This is the path of nominees. The only way I can make it to the other side is if I truly believe we have selected the right organizations. I must believe.
Choose, but choose wisely.
Wow. Just wow. Can we start applauding and never stop for that incredible cinematic masterpiece?
Way to go.
Directed by Martin Scorsese. Who knew? That was incredible. Oh, the owl. Was that a live owl?
Jeff had an owl.
Jeff had an owl.
Wow.
Marty, they were telling me that you kind of sound like an owl.
They?
Yeah, they were telling me that you sounded like an owl. All of them. They were telling me.
Who? Oh, who?
Got him.
I want to take us back to that agribusiness award. I mean, fantastic story, Brown family, Kildee Farms, well deserved.
Well deserved.
Fantastic.
Yes.
I did want to share, though, full disclosure, Will, I actually nominated you for that award.
You nominate? Why would you do what? I'm a teacher. I'm a high school teacher. I don't have nothing to do with that.
here's what happened. It was a spring day. I was driving by. You didn't see me, but you were gazing out over the corn and the soybeans. And I said, that Will Orr, he's outstanding in his field.
Okay. Okay. So, okay. So it's going to be one of those nights. Yep. Let's just get on with things here, all right? Let's talk about the awards process here. Every year, people all over Culpeper are nominated by the community for one of the Chamber's 7 awards. You need not be a member of the Chamber to nominate or to win these awards. That's important to know. Winners are selected from the nominees by the awards committee. Who's the awards committee? I'm going to tell you right now. They are formed of 3 previous year award winners, 2 community members, meaning non-members of the Chamber, the current board chair, and a member of the banquet planning committee. And they're all scored on a 1 to 5 point scale based on the criteria provided, which is how a winner is determined. And we will give you the criteria for each award as we go. I think we should just get started right now.
Let's do it. Let's get to our first award.
Let's do this thing right now with the first award of the night, the Nonprofit of the Year award.
Excellent. Will, do you want your notes for
Don't
this
need
one?
them. Don't need notes. I have them memorized. This award, the Nonprofit of the Year award, I actually really appreciate that the Chamber does this award because this is cool to me.
Yep.
This award is given to the business or organization that, despite their best efforts last year, didn't bring in a single penny of profit at all. And it's like a last place trophy kind of thing. It's like, hey, sorry that
No,
you
wait a minute.
nonprofit
That's not
award.
it at all. No, that's not it at all. Let me
I'm
tell you.
pretty sure that is
No,
it.
no. Here it is. Nonprofit of the Year. This is awarded to the organization that makes consistent service and positively impacts the community.
Oh.
They offer breadth and depth of services for the well-being of the community, and they're evaluated on their ability to increase collaboration and create success for others. So let's get to the nominees for Nonprofit of the Year. For real, one of the first nominees we have is Aging Together.
Yes, and Culpeper NAACP Branch 7058.
Culpeper Pride.
Culpeper Renaissance, Inc.
Earth Quest.
Friends of the Culpeper County Library.
Friends of the Rappahannock.
So many friends.
Lots
Full
of friends.
Circle Thrift Store.
Girls on the Run Piedmont.
Heroes Bridge.
Hospice of the Piedmont.
Mad Cats.
Minority Veterans Farmers of the Piedmont.
Mom to Mom.
Safe.
And State Climb. And now, for the winner, this year's Nonprofit of the Year is Culpeper Pride. Come on up. Culpeper Pride is still within its first year and has already hosted a festival with 3 times the amount of people expected. They started a rainbow closet run 100% by donations for those to have an opportunity to get clothes that help people be their true selves. And what they are the most proud of currently, they were able to give a scholarship to not just both our high schools, but a homeschool child in Madison County. They have made relationships with other nonprofits like Encompass, the C Center, NAACP, and MadSafe, and have prioritized making safe groups and community events for families, individuals, and the youth. Give it up for Culpeper Pride.
If you guys are ever sitting around and just thinking that you should just call your best friends and start a nonprofit, I 10 out of 10 recommend. This was definitely a passion project, really something that obviously we've been missing in the community, and honestly, most of you have really supported and helped get us to what we've done this year. Like this says, it was just started as a festival. It's way more than that. We have now started a rainbow closet that's all-inclusive for those who need to find clothes to support their most truest self. And if I'm using that terminology wrong, Emily, I am so sorry. We are always learning. But then we also were able to raise $5,000 for a scholarship for EVCC homeschool, and actually we are able to donate to Madison High School now as well. So you don't have to be part of the community, just a supporter of the community to apply for that scholarship. And we're here mainly to do like education, equality, give resources, give love, support, and everything to the LGBTQ community. So thank you guys so stinking much for listening to me, believing in me, helping that, knowing that I'm not crazy, that we needed this, and helping a community that really, really just needs the love and support to move on from that. Do any of you guys want to say anything? No?
I'm very proud to be a part of this board.
I'm very proud to have you as a member of this board. Go ahead, babe.
That being said, I have no idea how I got on this board. No idea. I went to one meeting and the next day my picture was on the website. But to tag along to what Corey said, I am very proud to be a member of this board, and to be a part of Culpeper Pride. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
For Culpeper Pride.
All right, so next up, you're going to love this one. Next up is the L'Arhe Business Award. Samuel J. L'Arhe was the founding architect of Culpeper Sidewalk System. It's an intricate network of pathways that seemingly start and stop at every other block in town. Little known fact, Samuel J. L'Arhe was the inspiration for Shel Silverstein's famous collection of poems, Where the Sidewalk Ends.
Okay, Marty, I think you did a little bit too much homework on this one. It's not L'Arhe, it's just the Large Business of the Year nominees 2023. It's a hard G, I believe, or a soft G. Yeah, it's not that. That's for sure. Do you want me to just tell them what it actually is? Okay, I'll do that. This is for a business of 35 or more employees, which best embodies the values of the Culpeper Chamber of Commerce, demonstrates growth, integrity, innovation, community engagement, volunteerism, customer service, and workforce development. They're scored on the following: growth and innovation, integrity and customer service, community engagement, workforce development. Did I already say all this? Here are the nominees.
Bingham and Taylor.
Communication Corporation of America.
Culpeper County Public Schools.
ServPro of Culpeper.
UVA Community Credit Union.
Yes.
And the winner of this year's Large Business of the Year award is Communication Corporation of America, CCA. As they're coming up, CCA has been in the business in Culpeper for over 50 years, starting as a family-owned and operated full-service direct mail company, with some employees still employed there after 45 years. It's grown over the years from just a handful of employees to over 200. Over the years, it's been recognized in the industry and by its clients and peers to be one of the most highly respected, most reliable, and exceptional for its overall performance. In August of 2017, you'll remember that CCA suffered a fire that destroyed the entire facility. As a major employer, they worked quickly and were open again by December in 2017, staying in Culpeper. CCA and its employees work tirelessly to engage at community activities, from working with local churches, organizations, fire departments, and community events. This past year, CCA mailed over 40 million pieces of charitable fundraising packages to raise money for nonprofit organizations. CCA was acquired last year by one of the largest direct marketing conglomerates in the U.S. This will ensure the continued growth and workforce development for CCA and the Culpeper community. Even with the acquisition, CCA still operates with the same pride, integrity, and concern for both the community and its employees. It operates a successful business, but feels like a big family. CCA.
Well, as one of those employees that have been there for 45 years, I want to thank each and every one of you. We so much appreciate this. CCA truly did start in Culpeper on Main Street in the building that now houses Jewel Music. So we were very small, and many of us, most of them, a lot of them on this stage, grew up with CCA, and we just thank each and every one of you from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you very much.
have next here? Oh, Small Business of the Year. This one has a special place in my heart. This award is given out to the business that has a median employee height of 5 foot 2 inches or shorter.
Finally, this is my kind of award,
Yes,
Will.
small businesses only can receive this award. So here are the nominees.
You know, I wish that was the award, but really, here's the criteria. This is awarded to a business with under 35 employees that demonstrates growth, integrity, innovation, community innovation, volunteerism, and development of their employees. Our nominees are
Botanical Dwellings,
Classy Sassy Mixers,
Cleopatra Vaughn,
Country Cafe,
Quartz Kitchen,
Ellie's Pet Service,
Endless Creations, Flowers and Gifts,
Glen Albert State Farm,
Home and Tack Organizing,
IMAS International Multilingual Academy,
INAT USA Taekwondo,
Coons of Culpeper,
Lily Rose and Company,
Mountain Run Winery,
Narmada Winery,
Piedmont Door Service,
Ray's Automotive,
Raining Cats and Dogs,
Strong Arm Media,
Thompson Auto Repair,
Wild Birds Unlimited,
Willow Moon Healing,
Windstar Technologies, Inc. And the winner is Willow Moon Healing. Come on up, Willow Moon. Willow Moon Healing was started as a sole proprietorship providing massage therapy and body-mind coaching services in Culpeper in July 2021 by local resident Michelle Felix. Excuse me. Despite starting her business during the COVID pandemic, she has successfully built it into a well-received and recognized small business serving customers with superb customer service and value. Michelle has become an integral part of the Culpeper community by participating and volunteering in local events and causes. She's a volunteer board member of the local nonprofit Mom to Mom, which supports families with free diapers, wipes, formula, and hygiene products. Volunteers for local nonprofit SAFE, which supports survivors of domestic violence and sexual assault. 2023 sponsor and vendor of Culpeper Pride Festival, volunteer speaker for 2023 Women's Lift, volunteer speaker and panel member for 2023 Culpeper Con, volunteer patient advocate. You do so much. This is incredible. For the Melanoma Research Foundation, including attending 2023 Hill Day and speaking with members of Congress. We are so grateful for you and all that you do for the community. The mic is yours, Michelle.
Thank you so much for whoever it was that nominated me and also for the votes that I received in winning this evening. I'm trying not to make sure that I cry because I only have one good eye as it is, and in these heels and trying to maneuver stairs, I don't need anything else to try to get in my way. So I will keep this brief. Thank you so much. I am so happy to be a resident and also a business owner in this wonderful community of Culpeper, and I love supporting each and every one of you, and thank you for your support as well.
This one's interesting. This is the French one. Yeah. That French award that we give out every year for some reason. I don't even understand it, but it's for people that start up businesses, apparently. It's a person. It's given to a person who willingly accepts the challenges of entering the business world in exchange for the potential benefits. You know.
Will, which award are you talking about?
It's the French one. It's the word that we all know. It's about people that upstart businesses and they just create an idea out of nowhere.
I want to hear you say the word.
I'm
what's,
good.
What's the word?
I know the word. Okay, like I'm an English teacher. I'm good with words.
Are you
Words
sure
fine.
you can pronounce it?
I'm positive that I
Let's
can
hear
pronounce
it.
the word.
What's the word? How do you say
I know
it?
the word. I don't need to say it. I don't need to prove anything to anyone. Okay. Entrepreneur.
Yeah. That's close.
Whatever.
That's good.
Whatever.
You know, in all honesty, we're both married to entrepreneurs.
That's true. Yep. Yeah, Sarah and Joy. Yeah.
You
That's
know,
true.
it's too bad you and I don't have the same skills.
Not even close. Yeah.
No. I mean, they can start a business from anything. Great ideas, creative, turn a profit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have that.
Not at all.
You know, I tried to start a hot air balloon business,
Yeah.
but it didn't take off.
Oh, yeah. That was rough.
Yeah, yeah. I also tried to start a paper business, but it folded.
Yeah. You're just not good at it. You're just
Nah,
not.
don't have it.
You're not. Yeah. Well, I'm no different. I had that patented cookware idea. It just didn't pan out. I'm sorry.
What was that food truck that you started?
Yeah, no, there was a food truck too. It was a food truck that literally only sold butter. It's all, it's just scoops of butter. And the revenue was good, but the margins really shrunk. And so I couldn't proceed.
It's a good try.
It was my dream.
Yeah, yeah. It was a good attempt. The actual Entrepreneur of the Year award.
Yeah, see,
Did
even
like
you
how I
have
did
trouble
that?
with
yeah,
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a French
yeah, it's
thing,
French.
and it's ours.
With French words, you drop all the sounds that you think you should say. So
Just
it's really
ignore
the word
the
is
letters,
the
yeah.
word is literally just entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur. The Entrepreneur of the Year award goes to an individual that exhibits risk-taking, critical thinking, creativity, initiative, and starting a new business within the past 2 years.
That's right. Let's get to the nominees right now. The nominees are Edith Williams, Cleopatra Vaughn Design Studio and Boutique,
Courtney Simpson, Court's Kitchen,
Maxwell Cranford, Culpeper Hemp Company,
Josephine Breckley, La Princesa Formal Wear and Events, LLC,
Russell Furr, RTF Landworks,
and Donnie Thompson, Thompson Auto Repair. And the winner this year is Courtney Simpson, Court's Kitchen.
Court's Kitchen.
Courtney started by making charcuterie boards for fun and became a passion. She took them to work, and people asked her to make them, and she grew a mini passion into a side gig. Then she grew out of the house and grew her orders into a dream of a business and created Court's Kitchen. You can still find Court in the kitchen most days, but now she's working on a new niche of charcuterie and catering events. She is committed to presenting a beautiful and personalized experience with any service she provides. Court makes sure to add a special touch and lots of love to anything she creates.
This is exciting. I don't know what's more exciting, to get this or to not be the one catering this event. So thank you, Peppers. And we have another French word, charcuterie. At first when I started, my husband was calling me the charcuterie lady because he couldn't say charcuterie, and we had to quickly educate Culpeper on how to say charcuterie. So I so appreciate this. This started out in my home. I have 6 kids, so I cook for people all the time. And this is just kind of my love and passion, creating events and making people smile with food and creation. So thank you so much. This means the world to me. And come see me at my little kitchen.
Our next award is the Young Professional of the Year award. To qualify for this award, you must be under the age of 40. We changed the vetting process this year. You know, we'll, instead of checking birth certificates to verify age, they got a little cumbersome. So we asked a screening question to verify that candidates really met the age requirement. Maybe we should give everybody an example of that very in-depth, intricate question to determine the 40 guideline or not.
Yeah, we don't need to see birth certificates. We don't need to ask them how old they are even. We just sit people down, and if they want to win Young Professional of the Year, we sit them down, and it's like an interrogation room scenario, and we look them in the eyes and we say, "Does your back currently hurt?" And if they reply yes to that, they're disqualified from the Young Professional
Over
of the
40.
Year award.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right.
If they say, "No, I feel good. Did yoga," it's like, "Okay, good. You're perfect. You're qualified. You're one of them."
So the young professionals do have to be under 40 with a good back, demonstrate creativity, innovation, character, consistency, and excellence in their field. And let's learn who those strong young professionals are this year.
Yes, they are Andrew D. Nicola, Culpeper County Library.
Ashley Carter, UVA Health, Culpeper Medical Center.
Brittany Mabry, Raven's Nest Coffee.
Chris Rounds, HVAC Precision Experts.
Corey Jory, Main Street Hair Salon.
Daniel Pickering, Danny's Bouncy House Rentals.
Donnie Thompson, Thompson Auto Repair.
Jason Ford, Virginia Career Works.
Jillian Denham, Lily Rose and Company.
Justin Groot, Windstar Technologies.
Maria Basilio, Culpeper Times.
Ross Williams, Let's Get Better Basketball.
Savannah D. Smith, CFC Farm Center.
Shania Starks, UVA Imaging Center.
Tyler Martin, Strong Arm Media.
Winona Pritz, Culpeper Economic Development.
And the winner is Corey Jory, Main Street Hair Salon. Come back up. Corey is a full-time working mom to two wonderful young ladies whom she homeschools. She's both a full-time caregiver and the owner of her own salon, Main Street Hair Salon. She provides amazing service to her customers and invests heavily in the development of her own employees through training, coaching, and career advancement. She also is a volunteer instructor and mentor in career and technical education. In addition, Corey started the Culpeper Pride nonprofit who we met earlier. That's right. Culpeper's first Pride Festival hosted an amazing 1,500 people, and Culpeper Pride has inaugurated a scholarship program serving the Culpeper County Schools and Madison School, we found out. In addition to volunteering with Culpeper Renaissance, Inc., Corey gives her employees a flexible schedule so they can volunteer in community events as well. Corey gives back to the community through her annual toy drive for the Children's Hospital. Festival and scholarship gala planning, creating a safe space for everyone in the community. Corey, congratulations. The mic is yours.
Thanks again. I'll try not to drop this one, so there's that. Honestly, guys, this has been a really crazy, insane, no good, very bad, and very, very fantastic and beautiful, graceful year. It's amazing. It takes an entire village to be able to do anything, and so I mean, really, Randy Lutz, dang it. Like, keeping me on my toes all night, aren't you? My husband, thank you. I love you. I appreciate you and just rolling along with all my crazy ideas, and everybody else who's been able to support me this year when I've come up and hands open asked for your support. Everybody's been able to do it, whether it's personally with the business or with, you know, Culpeper Pride. So I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you guys. You guys are the epitome of what a community means. So cheers.
Well, we're here. The reason everybody has stayed, the one we're looking forward to, this is the big one.
The big award, Culpeper's favorite traffic circle award, given to the traffic circle that does the most work. We all know which one it is.
That's right.
The Wendy's, McDonald's, 7-Eleven one. That one is the one. I
Two
love
lanes.
that one. So
Yep.
come on up, traffic circle. I don't know. I didn't have a landing strip for that one. What are we actually doing?
The real big award is the Culpeper Chamber's most prestigious, the L.B. Henready Outstanding Citizen Award.
That's right. The L.B. Henready Memorial Outstanding Citizen Award was created in 1971 by L.B. Henready, a past president and director of the Culpeper County Chamber of Commerce who passed away in 1975. L.B. Henready was a former conservationist and a local businessman. He was active in numerous civic associations and believed strongly that citizens should give freely of themselves for the betterment of their community.
The award recognizes an individual's contribution to the community, specifically through volunteer service and leadership, which result in tangible accomplishments for the greater good. So for more information about the history of this prestigious award, here's a quick video that the Chamber put together.
L.B. Henready was a mover and shaker of this community.
If you wanted something at Second Bank, he was one of the people you could go and talk to.
An entrepreneur, a volunteer.
Businessman, interested in the community, wanted to see Culpeper succeed, and wanted to see the people involved in civic activities and in the community.
LB was not somebody who was a cheerleader, high visibility person, confetti thrower. I mean, he was really down to earth, straightforward, and a plugger. I mean, he was a hard worker.
And until the day he died, he was still L.B. Henready, and he loved this community.
He was a outstanding Culpeper citizen. His legacy is bound to be the watershed. That is the one thing that probably he is recognized for and has been so important to Culpeper and its success of being the community that it is today.
We thank him today because he created the lake system that is really the basis for our growth and our community's prosperity.
The community would not have grown. It couldn't have grown. It would be a hindrance if you a massive size of importance to the community if we didn't have that series of lakes and the watershed that we have now.
But I guess the impact with the watershed really hit home. LB had passed away, and it was in the middle of the 80s. I was chief of the fire department. I remember Dad was taking a phone call. I was talking to Zeus Clore, and my father said, "You can need to haul water to Orange." I said, "Okay, what are we hauling water to Orange for?" He said, "Well, it's a drought, and they need water." And he said, "You remember this watershed in Culpeper? We've got a buku pile of water, all this water." And I really thought, you know what? This man really did have the foresight for this watershed.
We have a whole system that LB got paid for by the federal government.
But would we have what we've got today? Would Culpeper be what we've got today? We would survive, but we're so much better off today because of the people and the likes of LB Henready.
He wanted to recognize people within the community who were providing leadership, service, whether it was local, on the state level, or whatever it may have been. And he felt that needed to be recognized, that person or those people needed to be recognized.
It really does recognize those people who have contributed significantly to this community. And it's funny, every year when someone gets the award, you say, well, you know, I wonder why it took them so long to recognize him. It's recognize somebody who has given a lifetime of service. I think that LB would really be pleased with that.
The award has become something that's probably cherished by those who receive it. The only time they ever made a mistake was 1999. I know they made a mistake, the judges made a mistake then, but I do appreciate it. And I think the award has grown in statue over the years. People look forward to knowing who's next and what did they do.
And I look back at the previous recipients, and I would like to say I believe we all have given, and you ask nothing in return. You love this community, and the recipients have done that. We don't do these things for recognition. We love this community. We want to make this community better, and that's who LB was, and all the recipients since then have been the same way.
We've had some wonderful people in Culpeper County, in the town of Culpeper, to work in Culpeper, not for pay, but doing things for others. And that was really what I think the LB Henready Award was for.
I love what Ted Gore said about looking forward to who's next, and that is what I have the privilege of sharing with you right now, which I have no idea how I was given this privilege, but it is my distinct privilege and honor to announce that the recipient of this year's LB Henready Award is none other than Scott Found. I said, Scott, I have a lot to read. You all may be seated as I read this, and the problem is I have a lot to read because of his life and the decisions that he's decided to make and freely giving to this community. Over the span of 3 decades, this person's unwavering commitment and remarkable contributions have left an indelible mark on the Culpeper community. Scott Owen Found has been the proud owner of Found & Sons Funeral Chapel for more than 30 years, where his tireless dedication to serving the community during their most challenging moments is beyond commendable. His selflessness knows no bounds, often working through the darkest hours of the night, sacrificing holidays and family time, all to prioritize the well-being of others during their times of need. He has led his small business to win the Culpeper Star Exponent and the Culpeper Times Best of the Best for the last 13 years. He has been a member of the Culpeper Chamber of Commerce for his business for as long as he has been in business. During this time, the Chamber has awarded him the Most Improved Business in 1991, I was 1 year old, Small Business Person of the Year in 2001, and completing the Community Leadership Development Program in 1996. In 1997, Scott was honored with the Sam Walton Award. This award is given to a person who has volunteered countless hours and performs many civic duties to their community. Beyond his outstanding service in his professional capacity, Scott's impact on Culpeper extends far and wide. For 18 years, he was an esteemed member of the Rotary Club of Culpeper, where he distinguished himself by serving as president, earning the Paul Harris Fellow Award 3 times, achieving 2-time Rotarian of the Year recognition, and attaining Level 3 major donor status in support of the Rotary's noble mission. Scott's heart has always been with the children of the Culpeper community. His involvement in coaching lacrosse, which is how I know him, at St. Luke's Lutheran School, and his instrumental role in establishing the Culpeper Lacrosse Club as a non-sanctioned high school sport demonstrates his commitment to nurturing young talents. He then petitioned the Virginia High School League to bring varsity lacrosse to our area. Now, both our high schools have junior varsity and varsity boys and girls lacrosse teams. Under his guidance, the boys varsity team at Culpeper County High School clinched district championship titles in 06, 07, 2013, and again in 2014. They were also regional champions in 2007 and 2013, and state finalists in 2006 and 2007. Lacrosse is not the only sport Scott endorses. He contributes and sponsors many Culpeper children's baseball and softball leagues. Due to his support for the children, both in sports and educational aspects, the Culpeper County school system recognized Scott with the Golden Apple Award for his character. Scott's impact on the community extends beyond sports, though. He played a pivotal role in realizing the skate park at Yale Meadow Park and the Culpeper Fieldhouse, offering the youth a vibrant and active environment for recreation and sports. As a steadfast supporter of Culpeper 4-H, Scott attends and generously donates to support the children who invest countless hours in preparing their significant showcases. In times of crisis, Scott has consistently risen to the occasion. In 1993, when Petersburg, Virginia was ravaged by tornadoes and Madison, Virginia faced devastating floods, Scott assumed the role of chairman of disaster services for the American Red Cross, Culpeper chapter. His unwavering commitment to safeguarding lives and preserving the health and dignity of those affected by these calamities exemplifies his extraordinary character. In November 2019, tragedy struck Shiloh Baptist Church in Brandy Station, Virginia. Scott was a huge influencer with getting the community involved with fundraising to help rebuild an iconic church structure that was in the community for 122 years. Another one of Scott's continued dedication to the Culpeper community is his advocacy for drug and suicide prevention. His networking, advocacy, alliance, and continued support to community platforms and individuals for these groups goes well beyond what words can describe. Scott's benevolence also extends to our local heroes, the first responders and military personnel. He has been a steadfast donor at numerous events and projects organized by these organizations, including the Team Jordan event, Bicycles for the Town of Culpeper Police Department, Pack the Patrol Car, and various local fire department events. His contributions to military monuments, first responder memorials, and various public memorials can be seen virtually everywhere all over the county. His benevolence does not just stop there. Scott is an avid donor to the Culpeper Relay for Life events and multiple sclerosis walks throughout the county yearly. He donates and supports Hospice of the Piedmont to help them continue to give the best care and opportunities to the families they are serving. Scott hosts biannual blood drives at his local business with the American Red Cross. He has been awarded the Culpeper Senior Citizens Award for his time and effort he has given to the seniors of our community. The list of achievements and accomplishments could go on, and they range from hosting a wig drive for those fighting cancer, to promoting youth activities, to caring for our veterans and senior citizens, for donating lacrosse supplies for years and years and years. All aspects and groups of our community have been positively impacted by the generosity and support given by Scott Found. Scott Owen Found is more than just a small business owner. He is a beacon of leadership, a mentor, a role model, and a true friend to all in our community. His profound contributions have not only transformed the landscape of Culpeper, but have also positively impacted the lives of countless children and adults, and children who are now adults. It is for these reasons and many more that we enthusiastically name Scott Owen Found as the recipient of the 2023 L.B. Henready Memorial Outstanding Citizen Award. Scott, the mic is yours. Congratulations.
Well, I'm usually not at a loss for words, but I am right now. So, I think Ted said something about this is the end of your life when you get this award, so I need to be concerned, I think. But I've sat at 32, 33 of these banquets, and I've admired and looked up to not only just the L.B. Henready Award winners, but all the award winners. I never thought that I would be here, let alone at 54 years old. I don't know what to say. I guess I should thank some people. Most importantly, I'd like to, not most importantly, but importantly, I'd like to thank my staff that allows me to go and do these things and be able to leave the building and still trust that whatever needs to be done is going to be done. I certainly need to thank my family, my mother, father, and brothers, one who's no longer with us, but thank you for bailing me out when I needed to be bailed out, picking me up when I needed to be picked up, and making me sit down when I needed to sit down. Thank you to my wife. She's got to work with me and live with me, and that's pretty difficult, I'm sure. I have a hard time living with me as it is, so. My brother Sam should be here. He should be up here right now, not me. I followed in his footsteps since I was a little boy. And in 2011, I didn't know whose footsteps to follow anymore. So he should be here. I brought him up here, though. I always carry him with me. But I'm proud this year to pass on 50% of the ownership to the funeral home to his daughter, Julie, who's with us tonight. And so that'll be the second generation of Found & Sons Funeral Home, something that we're really, really proud of, that we've stayed family-owned, resisted the urge to sell to corporations, and believe me, those calls come about once every 3 or 4 weeks. But nobody's offered $1 billion yet, and that's what I keep telling them, that they got to pay me. And they all turn it down, and one day they're, well, if they surprise me, you won't see me again. My children, they're my guiding light right now. I apologize for kind of being out of the spotlight for the last 4 or 5 years, but I've been dealing with a little bit of an illness, but I'm on the way back now, and I feel better each day. And I'm hoping to, I'm hoping to be back 100% here in the next few months or so. Culpeper's a great place. I mean, I think it's evident, the people that you saw tonight, the nominees as well as the winners. Every year, I'm just amazed. It's just the amazing people that are in this community that selflessly give of themselves for no other reason but to help other people. And those people were the ones that I watched and I learned from. I didn't necessarily tell them that's what I was doing. You may not believe it, but I'm a pretty quiet person, and I like to sit back and watch people and what they do and what they stand for. And being a member of Rotary for 18 years, I learned from some of the most amazing men and women in this community. some of who have left us, but lots of them are still in this room here tonight. And I can't repay what the members of Rotary did for me in teaching me as a young man what it meant to be a member of the community. And I can never pay that back. All those guys, you all know who you are. The ladies, you all know who you are. Lacrosse is probably one of my other proud accomplishments, to see 2024 members of the board coming up that used to be my lacrosse players. It's a little surreal. That's why my back's hurting and I didn't get nominated for the other thing. But I guess I'm over 40 now. But at one point, all the coaches in the district were my old players that I was coaching against, which, is not really fair since they know my whole plan. So, I don't know. You all want to go home. I don't know what else to say. I'm a little shocked and surprised. I would have normally liked to have something planned, but thank you. Culpeper is a wonderful place. When I moved here from Nokesville and moved to the big city, Culpeper was a big city from Nokesville. In 1989 and won all those awards, that was because there was only about as many businesses as there were in that one category in the whole town. That's how I won. It's just a great community, and every day, every week, every year, something surprises me, the kindness of people in this community. So not only do I need or deserve a round of applause, but everybody in this room does. The Chamber does. Thank you, Chamber, for everything. Supporting our business and helping us out with acknowledgments and celebrations along the way. That's about all I've got to say. I've got nothing much else to say, and when I grow up, I'm going to figure out what I want to do, and I'll meet you back here in another 20 or 30 years. Thank you very much.
I told myself I was not going to get emotional tonight, but how can you not? I look around this room tonight, and I see people that I've known for 15, 20, 25, 30. That's about it. I came here when I was 14. You can do the math. Please don't. But what I see is passion. I see passion not only for the people around you, the community you serve, and the purpose you give yourselves. I cannot say thank you enough for the work that you have put in the 109 years this Culpeper Chamber of Commerce has been in existence. It is because of people like you that relationships are forged, businesses are made, and relationships are kept. I thank you for what you've done this year. I thank you for what you're doing this year. And I thank you for what you're going to do tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, that pretty much concludes our evening tonight. I want to say thank you again to you for making it possible. I want to thank everyone else behind the scenes, around the scenes, and I'll start with the left of my room, Ian Keeney. Great job tonight. That young man teaches me everything I think I should know. Also, Pepper's Grill did a great job tonight. Wonderful food. I also want to thank Germanna Community College for the space. It's wonderful to be here. Thank you. And again, I want to say thanks to all the recipients today for the work that you've put in, the passion that you achieve every single day, but more importantly, for the difference you're making in our community. Again, congratulations, Culpeper Pride, CCA, Willow Moon Healing, Courtney Simpson. Courtney, charcuterie boards are pretty banging. Also, Corey Jury. Again, Corey, well, there she is. Congratulations. A little twofer. Nice job. And again, congratulations to, he's probably still taking pictures. And I wasn't going to get emotional, but you can see that I am. I've known that man and his family for years. And I cannot tell you how much I appreciate the friends that you all have been through some dark times. And I appreciate your kindness and caring not only for my friends and family, but for our community. And I, for one, on behalf of this entire community, thank you all. I'm glad he's not in here because I would lose my mind. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Culpeper County Chamber of Commerce, thank you for coming for tonight's 109th annual meeting and awards banquet. Please drive safe, enjoy the year, and thank you for being part of Culpeper. Enjoy the evening, everyone.